Hello, YouTube. How the hell you doing? It's your boy IconicBelow bringing you a brand new episode of Yu-gi-Oh Duel Links, and today we have a top 10. These are the top 10 things you don't want to do in Yu-gi-Oh Duel Links, and it kind of makes you an asshole. We're going to be going through the new event just for filler background video, just so that way you guys aren't sitting here bored. So, number one, don't give people wins unless they earn them. I don't know about you, but I personally try and win every single time I'm playing. Even if I'm in a situation to lose, I'll keep going. Don't quit a rank up game for someone just so that way people can earn their rank. I've seen a lot of people do this on stream. I've seen quite a few people do this just randomly quitting games. Give the people the kill as well as earning a bit of XP for yourself. They deserve it. Number two, don't share the damn links in the chat. People have killed the global chat. I'm sure you guys have seen it. You guys have seen the cancer that rains down. Not only do they not work, they can take your personal info. And if you want gems, either buy them or grind them out. Those are the only ways that you can actually get gems. Either buy them with one of the combos or one of the ways you can grind them out. Number three, don't complain about the amount of cards in the game if you're free to play. Now, a lot of people will sit there and bitch and complain about anybody saying this because, you're not supposed to bitch and complain because you're free to play. But I disagree. They give you the game for free, and you don't have to spend a single cent to enjoy it. They're not telling you to be competitive. They're not telling you to sit there and fuck around. They're telling you to enjoy their game. At that point, they don't have to hear your complaints because you're free to play. They don't. They don't have to sit here and listen to you. They could change the entire game to charge $2 for the base game, and it would have made millions. And then you couldn't have played your Dark Magician and declared direct attack on turn 11. But that's just me. Yes, there are things that need to be balanced. Yes, you need other ways to be able to earn things, but at the same time, you also can't complain just because you can't get stuff for free. Number four, not everything is OP. There are things that will be rebalanced and banned. We've already seen it with Restructure's Evolution and the Harpy nerf. Both of those have happened in the past couple months. But that is them balancing them. Use them or don't, they will be there until they are changed or the meta changes. So stop complaining that everything is OP. Otherwise, you're going to sit here and just keep complaining and complaining and complaining, and you're not really adding anything. If you're going to complain, give an idea, give an opinion. That's the only way you're able to sit here and complain and make your thoughts seem logical. Let me turn off these voices because they're absolutely horrible. And I'm going to set that. Okay, number five. We have RNG. Everyone has to deal with it. Not saying it's the best way, but it's what we have. I have a feeling we will be earning all the cards in different ways very, very soon. As we see, the legendary duelist cards are being earned and ranked. Even roaming duelist cards are being earned and ranked. There is nothing really we can complain about now if they're trying to literally do everything we ask them to do. Yes, RNG sucks. Yes, there are major, major problems with it, but at the same time, we're getting there. We're getting to be an actual set where we're not worried about RNG anymore. We're able to get the cards that we want. Number six, Reddit deck threads. Reddit deck threads are a great way to help yourself out, not only build a deck, but refine one as well. But you also have to understand, they will only tell you to add meta cards, or they're going to be jokey and tell you to add 30 cards and add cards that don't go together without you having reasons, like I want to use Dark Magician and get it to do this. You got to have a kind of an idea why you want to use that card, what it's going to do, and what kind of, and you need to be able to ask, how do I use this, and what support can I add? That's the easiest way to do that. I'm also going to be helping with a nice little series that I'm going to be starting on my channel as well. Number 7, roaming duelists. Roaming duelists aren't the greatest. We all know this. Beating the same drum every time gets boring. Don't sit here and complain, saying that drop rates are horrible and extremely low. But we can't have this as the only complaint that we all have. It's just bullshit. Don't sit there and complain. It's not going to help anybody unless you're actually going to sit here and come up with an idea of how to work it. You just look like an asshole. Number 8. We are playing a luck-based game. Understand that with luck and okay deck building, anyone can beat anyone. Abilities and different decks are like playing rock, paper, scissors. If you want to know if you are better, do a best of 5, a best of 3, a best of 7, something to where you're battling numerous times with different decks and different abilities. It'll make the game not only less random, but it'll give you a basic idea of how good you are and everything else. Number 9. Complaining about burn not being interactive is ridiculous. Now, if you've been around my channel for a very long time, you've seen me play numerous games. Stall or life burn is in every game. Well, at least every similar game. It kind of depends on what you're doing and what you're playing and stuff like that. You look at Pokemon where things like Chansey and Skarmory, and in Yu-gi-Oh we've dealt with Taya Burn, and I'm sure burn is in every other game, or at least stall. You look at things like Hearthstone, Gwent, and stuff like that. God damn, this thing's fucking pissing me off. We have it now with Moto in the game, with Exodia Stall. It's a real playstyle. Everybody will complain about burn. Everybody is going to have to deal with burn. There's no reason we should sit here and complain about it. We just have to understand how to combat it. In Pokemon, when you're versing a Stally core, you toxic the shit out of it and then try and run over it. In here, you just got to attack quickly. That's the only way you can do it. So yes, it's a real playstyle. There's nothing really that anybody can sit here and complain about. It's just gonna be there. Number 10. We don't need a toxic community, but very soon we can be one of the worst communities there is if we don't correct the constant complaining. Enjoy the time you play. We all have criticism of this game, but we need to be constructive when we criticize. You can't sit here and be like, well, Taya Burn is killing everything. Now, if you're saying, if you limit the amount of Restructor Evolution and you sit here and add this card and this card, that is constructive. But if you're sitting here complaining, saying that Taya Burn or Harpy's Hunting Ground is overpowered, I don't want to play against it anymore, why are you playing the game then? If you're not going to enjoy what you're doing, number 1. Number 2, you're not sitting there trying to figure out how to make the game better. No, you're not a developer, but at least you can give them insight in what we want. That's kind of what you got to do. Finally get my first union attack. So, that's 10 things that has been making us look like a bunch of assholes. Our community is great. Let's get this game to where it deserves. There will also be a new series on my channel talking about things that not only I want, but the rest of the community wants in upgrades to the game. Maybe cards, maybe we'll do a top 10 of cards that we want added to the game and stuff like that. But, as always guys, this has been your boy IconicBelow, and I'll see you next time.